All right, hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 5th of October and this is on Tuesday. So let's see. Since I'm on the trade right now, EURCAD, I will explain that pair. Actually, I took the trade twice today. One, I failed and I get some loss. And on the second trade, I'm actually running profits right now. So I decided to talk about my trades for today's live stream. Let me off the background color. Okay. All right, so I hope you're having a great day today. Looks like Dubai is now getting a bit cloudy in the sky. So the temperature dropping and we are into the nice season here. So yep, let me squeeze my face and start the session right now. Okay, so before starting here, as usual, this content is basically based on my own experience and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great. Because after all, we're all here to learn here. Okay, so all right, so now I see the chat. So let's see who's here first. Let me say hi to everyone quickly and get right into the topic. So let's see. Hello, Minoru Endo. Thank you for joining. And Yumit, Ishar, and Doctor. Thank you for joining as well. Great to see you from Scotland. That's good. All right, Asif. Thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. All right, Pirates Bay. And Gabby, Alex, Joshua. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. We have lots of people from different regions, countries, and talk about Ichimoku. This is very exciting here. All right, Wong and Alex, Debro, Zach, Kale, and Danish, Celine. All right, Limvu and Zar, Power, Berries, good to see you too. Rob Mark, thanks for joining as well. And Hussein and Milos, good to see you too. All right, Steph and Fathi, Emmanuel, William, good to see you also. Thanks for joining, everyone. All right, so let's start. Let me switch the chart. So here's trading view, and this is EuroCAD. So let's look into the higher time frame condition. But before that, I posted one view on my trading view here. So if you have seen this yet, if I can refresh, I put my analysis on EuroCAD today. It's bearish. And my analysis was that the since Kumo down, I use Ichimoku to capture trending markets. So here I can see that the Kumo in the daily chart is down. And Kijun Sen's pointing down, Tenkan Sen's down, and Chikou span below the candles. So as per daily basis, this is bearish, but the only concern was that there was a support here. Once and twice supports between 1.4607 and 1.4581 is the support level here. So I was either wait for the breakout and sell, or if I have a good setup to see potential breakout, then I will sell before the breakout. So today, like I mentioned before, I took 2 trades and that was before the breakout. So now if I just move the candles a little bit here, it is now going down. It is breaking the previous support level now. So, but still, we're not sure because since this is a support zone, until the end of the today, it might be reverse backwards. But overall structure is bearish, and that's why we can continuously follow the downtrend in the forward chart. So here's daily chart. In daily chart, Kumo's too thin here, and that's why this time I'm following actually the forward chart. Because if I can switch to the forward chart time frame, and if you look at the Kumo shape here, You see, forward chart Kumo shape is much longer and thicker than the daily chart. So in this case, we can follow the forward chart, not the daily chart. Because in the daily chart, once again, the Kumo is too thin, too small. So the market can go down, but downwards a little bit more, but it may retrace backwards soon. So that's why I'm basically following the forward chart downtrend in this particular trade. Okay. And yeah. Let's see. Hello, thank you for joining, everyone. Once again, good to see you here. Good to see you. Let me enlarge my screen a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Ismail says, is the news going to strengthen USD? Yeah, so there was a speech in the US just today, and also ISM services here. So the speech was in euro, and today in the dollar, it's ISM services PMI. Turns out to be positive, much better than the previous, better than consensus. So in theory, USD should be bought. So let's see what's happening. We can actually take a look at it in the currency strength chart and see USD is up or not. So if you look at the currency strength chart right now, looks like dollar is bought. Let me refresh just in case. Yeah, so the strength chart shows that the orange one is USD, and USD is turning up. So this is bullish, but looks like the impact was not so much as a result. And today overall, USD is strong and Euro is weak. The red one is Euro, and Euro is going down, it's weak. And JPY and Swiss francs are also weak. And the strength one right now is Canada, and also pound follows. So, and New Zealand and Australia are in between. It's range basically. So right now, the strongest uptrend is CAD JPY, and then pound JPY is also very strong too. But basically, I'm on Euro dollar because it's been downtrending so far. Sorry, not the Euro dollar. I'm on EuroCAD because it's downtrending right now. Okay, Canadian dollar is up and Euro's down, and that's why as a pair it is going down. Right? So let me switch back to the chart again, like this. Okay, Kale says forward chart exactly Sanyaku Gyakuten, right? This is not the Sanyaku Gyakuten. This is basically the continuous downtrend right now. Yeah, it's a continuous downtrend and a stable downtrend because the Kumo is very thick like this. But always, if you look at the Kumo, you better also look at the thickness of it. Sometimes Kumo is very thin, and when it's very thin, it's not so trustable. But when it's thick like this, this is downtrend stably in the long term. Kumo shows long term. This is a long term, and Kijun Sen shows the mid term, and Tenkan Sen shows the short term market momentum and direction. All right, let's see. Let me come back to some other comments now. AUD USD, I will check later. Mark says, hope you can answer this question. I'm about to go to sleep, but do you exit your trade when 1 hour time frame, all 5 lines are flat, but in forward chart, the daily time frame are still trending? In that case, no. I keep trading the profits because basically I'm following the forward chart, not following 1 hour chart. So as long as forward chart is trending, I keep following it. And once forward chart goes flat, then I will look for an exit timing. And I don't look at the middle time frames along the way. Yeah, Ismail, you're welcome. Milo says, Mr. K, may I ask for a confirmation if the Kumo breakout in the Bitcoin USD is perfect order Sanyaku Koten? Yep, let me come back to Bitcoin later on, but let me first explain the EuroCAD trade. So I will be coming back to AUD USD and Bitcoin later on. All right, Hussein says, yes, sir, always short EuroCAD at every higher level, you will make profit. That's my promise. Yep. It's downtrend, so always go against, not always go against the major direction, but always go towards the major direction is the key. So let me break it down to the lower time frames and explain how I took the sell. So today, like I mentioned, I took 2 sells. So if I can break it down to the 5-minute chart, and in 5-minute chart, I use Bollinger Band and stochastics and lines price actions to confirm the entry edge. And so initially I took the sell here actually. So this was my first trade at 9:05 AM in UTC time zone. This was my sell. Hold on, let me enlarge the chart so that in case you're accessing mobile, you can see the chart too. So this was my entry. At that time, higher time frames were down. 4-hour chart was down, and 1-hour chart was also down. I think it was 1-hour chart or 30-minute chart. Hold on, let me double check. I track all my trades on my Discord group. Hold on, let's see. It was EuroCAD. Yeah, so it was actually 4 and 1 down. It was 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart was down. And M5, I took band walking, stochastic dead cross, and trend line bounce and doji breakout. So I got multiple confirmations and took that sell. So yeah, here I saw that multiple trend line bounces and also band walking. So that was a sell here. But unfortunately, in this case, after I took a sell, the market retraces backwards. And when I saw this reverse in the wave, I exactly exited here. My stop loss was originally here. Above the previous high was my stop loss. So I exited before the price hit the stop loss in my first trade. But still, I was seeing downtrend in higher time frames and looking for the entry chance continuously. After that, as time goes on, market started to go down this way, and here too I saw the 4-hour charts down, and 4's down, and 1's down right now, and 5 is down. Actually, it broke the previous low in 5, and also I got these also multiple confirmations like band walking and stochastic dead cross, and also this engulfing breakout. There was outside bar. This is called outside bar. If you can see this big bearish candle. Big bearish candles high and low was engulfing the previous couple of candles here. This is called engulfing candle. And this is called outside bar. And once the market breaks outside, it tends to go towards that way. So I got these multiple confirmations and I sold exactly here on the white line at 1.4597 area. And my stop loss is right now above 15 pips above, which is 1.4617 is my stop loss. So the yellow one is stop loss, and this is my entry. So right now it's going down, so I will look for the timing to move the stop loss to break even on this live stream. Let's see. Let me come back to some comments now. Romark, you're welcome here. Josh B says, hi Kay, it has been a while, finally got into your live stream again. Sure, welcome back Josh. Good to see you again. Let's see. And it says, hello Kay, when you are in a trade, do you place the target 3 to 1 and trail the stop loss either one hits first, or do you only trail the stop losses? I trail the stop losses on 2 different time frames, and as long as the market is trending, I won't exit. So yeah, so okay, so now it's going down this way. So right now I'm running pips of, let's see, let me open the MT5. I think it's easier to look at it. Hold on, here's MT5. Yeah, all right, so this was my entry and the market is going down right now. So this was my previous trade, and this is my second trade. This time it's going down this way. And let me see, I can actually show the trade. Hold on. In profit, hold on, let's see. I have to turn it to the pips. Right now running about 29 or 28 pips below. So this is trend follow. Basically, I'm trending follow this major direction, and it's going down this way right now. So since I have 27 or 29 pips of profit right now running still, I moved the stop loss to break even because I don't want to lose in this particular trade because the market is going down towards my direction enough. So I will move these stop losses to the break-even point, slightly below the positions so that I won't lose anymore. So even if the market goes backwards, I don't lose. This is break-even and I can continue to trade afterwards. So since I'm on the live stream right now, I have to secure these positions like this way and make sure that I don't lose is the key to success. So that's why in my YouTube channel here, my main intention for this YouTube channels or services is help you become a non-losing trader. So this break-even strategy is very important. Basically, once you set the break-even line, then simply I stay away from the charts. Maybe I will stay away a couple of hours and simply come back and see if the market hits the break-evens, or I can trail the profits along the way. So the next scenario here is that if the market goes bearish, this is called I wave. The market is going down on the I wave and there is no decent retracement. But we want the retracement to happen so that the market charges its energy to continuously be downtrending. What do you say? Consolidate. The market needs to consolidate and to continuously downtrend. So basically, I'm waiting for the consolidation to happen. And then if I start to see downtrend continuously, then I will start to trail the profits. So that is the strategy here. So basically, I'm waiting for this wave to come for the stop loss. So now I move these stop losses to break evens. So I will just do it in the trading view also. All right, so that is my trade. All right, so let me come back to some other comments here also. Milo says, what time frames do you choose for trading profits? I do it in the lower time frames and middle time frames. So that will be either M5, M15 or 30 and 1 hour chart. Depending on how stable the market goes on the N waves, I take these time frames to trail the profits. Yeah, let's see. Ismail says, hi Kay, can you take a look at the AUD USD? Yes, I will soon. So I will look at the AUD USD and Bitcoin. Right, so let's see. Let me come back to other comments before I move on. Zebro shows, I'm also short on EuroCAD. Let's hope EuroCAD gives lots of pips to us. Sure. We'll see. We'll see. So according to the strength chart right now, this euro is still down, and CAD is going up very strong right now, and looks like the market is going towards our direction so far. There is no sign of retracement at the moment. All right, let's see. Kale says, oh my god, 40 lots. Is it extraordinary and admirable? I hope to have that number in the future. Sure, it depends on the account size. And because I'm managing $300,000 in the US right now on my Forex, according to the 15 pips of stop loss, that gives me around 2% risk. So if the market goes backwards with a 40 lot sizing to the 15 pips of stop loss, that will be about 2% risk. So it depends on how much you have in your account. And lot sizing or how much you make is not really important because it's not universal, but how many pips you earn is more universal. And the win rate and the profit factor or multiple are the important numbers. All right, James, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Michelle says, hi, Mr. K. If you don't find any trading trend on daily chart in 1 hour chart and just found the trend in the 30-minute chart, do you still take a trade? If yes, which time frame do you use as trend confirmation? Yes, I do. I do take the 30-minute chart to trade. And in that case, there is no confirmations. Well, at least I look at the lower time frames like a 5 or 15 and look for an entry chance. But there is no confirmation time frames in that case. And that's why I only risk 1% in that particular case. In this case, in this EuroCAD trade, I'm risking 2% because I see higher time frames are also trending. But if you only see 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart to be trending, I recommend you to go for only 1% per risk. So if you trade 2 positions, then 0.5 for each positions for the risk. Lisa says, hi Kay, do you trade stocks too or only Forex? So far only Forex. But I'm moving to stock market indices trades. So far only Forex. And I used to trade gold, but not anymore because gold seems to be ranging the whole time. So for now, I stick to Forex pairs. Yeah, so EuroCAD next support is all the way down. So after the market breaks it here, EuroCAD, the next support is all the way, in price action it's all the way down. Hold on, let me move to the weekly chart. So that would be around here at 1.4258. This is a big target, but realistically speaking, I don't think I can trail the profits all the way down here. You know, realistically, the market should retrace at some point, and then I will make profit there. I will fix a profit and close the positions. But yeah, I would say that all down here is the ultimate target, I would say. Let's see. Milo says, do you have any specific times you screen charts or do you look at chart 24 hours until you open the trade? Oh, I never open charts 24 hours. It's impossible. So I wake up in the morning, screen charts, and afternoon I take screen charts, and at evening time I screen charts. So 3 times I screen charts. And each screening takes only like 2 minutes or so. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I screen charts. And if there is no setup, then basically stay away. So time efficiency is the key. You can't stay long in the market. You can't stay too long to screen charts. So ideally, you want to decrease the screening time as possible, and then you extend the profit as much as possible. And that's why I came up with the idea of trend follow by Ichimoku in multiple time frames and entries in the lower time frames. All right. All right, Iberia, thank you for joining. Thanks for the comments. Good to see you too. Yeah, Saeed, yes, this is 2 Bollinger Bands. So 2 Bollinger Bands I show here, and one with the length 20 and deviation 1, and another one with the 20 period and deviation 2. So I got these 2 bands, my Bollinger Bands. Right? Let's see. So looks like it's still going down right now. So right now it's running 38 pips. Still no retracement. So let's see how far it goes down in this way. Let's see. All right, Milos says, Mr. K, when you trail based on 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, do you exit when the Ichimoku lines go flat, or do you also disregard the Ichimoku and rely on other confirmations like 5 or 15? For the exit timings, yes, when Ichimoku goes flat, then I will look for an exit timings on the lower time frames in 5 or 15. Yes. All right. Hello, Chon. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. Right, let's see. Pirate says, how to join your Discord? Oh, you mean the Discord group for this one? Or Ichimoku community? So first, you have to press the join button on YouTube. You must find join button, and that's where you can join my Ichimoku community. And to access the contents, you have to join Discord, because everything is provided on the Discord. So you can simply come to my website and go to services and click on Ichimoku community. And you can find the full information of what you can expect. And also below here, there is click here to join Ichimoku Discord. So please click this one and join Discord, and then you get all the perks. So you need simply 2 steps. Press the join button on YouTube and then access Discord from this button here. And I see Steph is just joined the community. Thank you, Steph, for joining the Ichimoku community here. So yeah, please access to the Discord here and get all the perks. I wrote 3 books here: Ichimoku Basic Master Book, Ichimoku Basic Theories Book, and Kyushurex. And lots of other contents in the community. So yes, please feel free to enjoy your Ichimoku journey in the community. All right, so let's start to look at some other pairs now. All right, let's start to look at some other pairs. So let's first look at the, what was it? The, let's see. I've scrolled up again. And the request was AUD USD. All right, so let's look at the AUD USD. Okay, so first looking at the daily chart, it's completely range. I see Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span touching, and price within the Kumo here. So as soon as I see this chart, it's ranging, and I can't say which way it's going. So simply I would stay away. And also today's doji candle looks like today there is no direction either. So it's range. And if I break it down to the forward chart, this one is also ranging too. And lots of doji candles, wicks up and downwards with the tiny bodies. So this is a very tricky market right now. So the market might go up and it might go down, and we don't know which way it's going. So my advice is to stay away in this market. Yep, so whenever it's range by Ichimoku, better be stay away. You always look for the trending market and trending pairs. I think in this case also in lower time frames are also flat. I can tell from these candlesticks. So for example, like 1 hour chart, it's flat right now, and 30 is also flat. Yeah, so it's not really a good one to trade right now. And that's because not only we can't switch where it's going, but also even if the market goes towards your direction, it goes very slow and you can't make so much profit within the fixed time. So you better look into some trending markets to be time efficiency on your trades. Alright, and next I will look at the Bitcoin. Cryptos BTC USD. Looking at the daily chart, it is up now, but Kumo flat, Kijun Sen is still within the Kumo now. So it is bullish, but the market can retrace backwards anytime soon as per Ichimoku price action analysis. And with that in mind, if I look at the forward chart, it is up. So in the forward chart, it's bullish, so we can look for the buy chance now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I never trade cryptos and I never do Telegram. So I posted that on my YouTube community and also Twitter that there are a couple of like scammers who actually uses my name, uses my picture to collect the members for these these false services. So in case if you have any post any advertisements that says cryptos or Telegram, that's fake because I don't do these. I only use Discord for the closed group. I don't have open Discord either. So please make sure that I don't do any of these. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin's up. Let's see, Ethereum is now up too. The Kumo up, Kijun Sen up. So while the market is ranging like this, I can see that there are more buyers and sellers. So most likely it breaks upwards in this way, Ethereum, in the forward chart. So let's look into some other markets here. Let's see. Right, I got many comments. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the comments. Let me pick some here. Umit says, what is the idea of making two trades on the same pair? That is because the performance gets much better as a result. If you only take one single trade versus you take two trades, the performance gets much better than taking two trades. So the stop loss is the same strategy and break-even timing is also the same. But the only difference is how I trail the profits on two different positions. Right, let's see. Zebro says, what time in the market gives the best trend or makes the biggest moves like London Open? Yes, I would say London Open. Before the London Open, sometimes market becomes active, and at the London Open too, the market goes active, and before the New York opens, that becomes active also. And usually Asian session is quiet, but sometimes I trade. Even if the market is in the Asian session, if I see the trending market, then I will still be in the trade. But I expect that the profit will be a bit slower in these times. Muhammad says, how many pairs you normally trade in the parallel? I would say 3 at most. So for example, I'm on this trade right now, EuroCAD. I'm running some pips right now. And while I'm doing it, if I see other pairs to be trending, then I will take a trade. And once I set the break-even line on the second pair, second trade, then I might be looking at some other pairs to trade. But I would say 3 would be the most at the same time. Duke says, is there another trade later? Yes, it might be. If the market is trending, then yes. I haven't screened all the pairs yet. But if there's other pairs trending, then I will be in the trade. Looks like USD CAD is also trending down. It broke the previous support, and it might be going down this way. Let's see. I think we have the news in the US in about, Euro in about 25 minutes. But since this is USD CAD, we don't really care. And we can look for the sell chance on USD CAD also right now. Right, let's see. So let me come back to some other comments now and questions. Thank you for joining, everyone, by the way. If you liked it, the live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams or video sessions every day on my YouTube channel. Because sometimes I get the email like, how can I join the live stream or how can I watch the video real time? And my best answer is to subscribe and click the bell button, turn the notification on. Igane says, hello Kay, what do you think if we see trend daily chart, forward chart, and go straight to find entry edge in 5:15 without checking confirmation in 1 or 30-minute chart? You can backtest. You can backtest it, but I think the performance will be a bit lower. Because even if you see daily chart, forward chart to be downtrending, in the lower time frames, it might be retracing. Lower time frames might be retracing, and the market can go up afterwards, and then daily or 4 could be flat afterwards. So you better confirm it in the middle time frames is my advice. Let's see. Kel says, sir, what do you think if you apply Bollinger Band squeeze on a large time frame like 1 hour before deciding to enter a Bollinger Band squeeze order on a small time frame? Let's see. Apply Bollinger Bands, larger time frame like 1 hour. Sure, you can apply Bollinger Bands on any time frames, so that's good. I used to use Bollinger Bands on a daily chart or the forward chart also. Now I only use Ichimoku. But yeah, you can use like a double Bollinger Bands confirmations in multiple time frames. That works too. So as long as you capture the market direction in different time frames, that's good as a trend follower. So simply what I do is I use Ichimoku 5 lines in higher time frames, daily down to the 30-minute charts. And then just to get the entry edge, I use 5:15 and apply Bollinger Band or stochastics. So let me see. Let me see if EuroCAD has the retracement right now. And it looks like there's no retracement yet. So, but in this case, I can technically start to trail the profits. Right now, I'm running pips of, let's see, this is about 40 pips. 40 pips of running profit. So, let's see. There's a little pullback, so I can move the stop loss to here to fix this amount and continuously follow the downtrend. Or I can see that there is a previous engulfing structure. There was a previous engulfing breakout. So I can set the stop loss to above that level, like this, and trail the profits along the way. So that in case the market retraces backwards, I don't exit with the break-evens on these 2 trades, but I only fix one of the trades with this amount of pips and other one with the break-even. So Yeah, I guess I will do that then. So let me go to the trading MT5. And so I will drag, hold on, let me zoom in. So here is engulfing structure. So I will just move one of the stop losses to slightly above it like this, so that I can fix 17 pips of profit. So even if the market retraces backwards, I fix 17 pips of profit. And if the market keeps trading, keeps retracing backwards, then I will exit with a break even on other one. And in this way, your performance gets much better than, you know, just trading in one position and get the you know, break even on one position. It's much better in this way. So if you haven't tried, you can try. This is very powerful in terms of money management, risk management. This is very powerful too. All right, let's see. Any thoughts on CADJPY? All right, let me check the CADJPY. So CADJPY daily chart, it broke the Kumo upwards and Kumo is up, but this is too steep Kumo, so the market might retrace backwards anytime soon in the daily chart. So the next thing I will check is if there is any resistance level nearby this area, and there is a resistance level here in the past. So the market might retrace backwards from here in the daily chart. So let me look at the forward chart. All right, in the forward chart, it is up now. The Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is up, and it's about to break the resistance level. So I think CADJPY is also good to look for the buy chance. Yeah, looks like CAD is very strong today. I haven't watched any news yet, but for sure this is something caused by the news. CAD has been bought today. So yeah, and let's see, Pound JPY. All right, let's see, Pound JPY has been ranging. And let's see, in the daily chart, it's in the range still. The market is just going up and down its range. And the price is at the high level of this descending trend line. And if you look at the forward chart, the price is going up. However, the Kumo is not twisted yet. And Kijun Sen below the candles. So the market can retrace backwards anytime soon. So in this condition, I won't look for buy chance in the pound yen. All right, let's see. Ismail says, do you share trades in Discord? Yes, I share my trades on Discord, and this is in the GTS class. In the GTS class, I share my trades. Every single my trades, I share it on the Discord. Yes. So yeah, pound yen is up right now, but it's at the previous, at the descending trend line, and it may reverse backwards. So I don't think this is good timing to enter. Let's see, 1 hour chart shows uptrend, so you can follow the uptrend, only risk 1%. As long as market goes upwards and Kumo goes upwards and Kijun Sen goes upwards, you can follow the uptrend. But only with 1%, you can do that. All right. Minoru Endo, thank you for the reminder. So if you liked it, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. So yeah, CADJPY is very much uptrend. Yeah, CADJPY is much better. Looks much better than pound yen right now. It's up in the 1 hour chart. In the forward chart, it's up. So we can look for the entry chance by the 5 or 15 minute time frames. And looks like there's no resistance level here. So I think this is good to go. So I will just switch to the Bollinger Band is stochastics in 5. It's been uptrending, but there is no retracement. So if the market is going up, trade like in this way, I prefer to wait for the retracement and pull back and push back to buy. Yeah, otherwise the market might be retracing backwards anytime soon. Looks like this is kind of overheated market. The market needs to consolidate in order for the market to keep going up this way. So that's the 5-minute chart. And in 50-minute chart also, there is no retracement. So we need to wait for the pullback and push back to buy in 15 in this case. All right, let's see. Let me continue to get back to your comments. Michela says, which pair that you avoided, Mr. K? I don't trade the New Zealand pairs and some other exotic pairs because exotics have widespread and it's spiky, volatile in the lower time frames. So that's why on my watch list, I don't have New Zealand. And recently, I'm also thinking to exclude the Swiss franc pairs too, because Swiss franc pairs usually has widespread in my broker. So for myself, Swiss franc pairs are a bit lower priority. So let's say if I find pound yen and pound Swiss franc to be trending at the same time, then for sure I will go for pound yen. So yeah, because that's all due to spreads. Andre says, love your streams. So far, KTS is the only trading strategy that actually works for me. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I think my strategy is very conservative, very, because you have to wait for the trend to come and the opportunities are not every day. But once the opportunity comes, you can get big pips like this by following the major direction. So that's my strategy. For some people it suits, but for some people it doesn't suit. And for those who doesn't suit my strategy is for those who want to trade like every hour. Because my strategy is not to trade every hour. Sometimes I don't trade for 3 days because if there's no trends in higher time frames, then I don't trade. But it saves time. It saves time, and also it becomes very time efficiency. Very time efficient in this way. Yeah, Duke, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Elaine says, how many times a day do you check your positions to make sure they are working well? I check chart 3 times per day. In the morning, afternoon, evening, 3 times per day, I check charts. So now I'm in a trade on EuroCAD and I'm still selling it. And after I moved the break-evens, or when I try the profits in this way, I don't really look at the charts. Usually I do other things and come back to the chart a couple of hours later because I don't lose in this case. This is one of the positions is fixed 17 pips of profit, and other one at the break even. So this is, for me, this is like a win or more win game. But before, when I was at the break even, it was like break even win game. But now that I moved the stop loss to trail the profit 17 pips, then that becomes either win or more win game. And in this condition, I leave charts for hours. And so in this particular trade, I follow the forward chart. So as long as forward chart goes down, I trail the profits. And once forward chart goes flat, then I will exit. Look for exit at some point. The market should retrace backwards. If you see Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, then I will look for an exit timing in the lower time frames again. Or simply, I will let the market hit the stop and take profit there. Let's see. Internet says, if Chikou span comes out of the candle and above it, is that a signal? Is it showing market is trending again and momentum is back? That's true. Yeah, if Chikou span, you see Chikou span breakout, that means the market is in the momentum again. Yep. So that's a part of that Chikou span breakout concept. Let's see. Power says, hi Kay, what is the priority time frames do you choose in your 2 minutes pair screening? So I screen charts by daily or forward charts only. So let's say I wake up in the morning right now and I screen from the euro dollar. I put the daily chart and I screen all the pairs and see which one is trending and ranging. So I screen all these and let's see. All right, EuroCAD is trending down. So I just mark this one and move on. Euro Swiss franc ranging, JPY ranging, dollar CAD ranging, dollar Swiss franc ranging. Oh, this is up, sorry. Dollar Swiss franc is up. I mark this one. And pound dollar is retracing backwards. Pound yen is ranging. Pound AUD is ranging too. Pound CAD ranging. Pound Swiss franc ranging. Aussie dollar is ranging. Aussie CAD is ranging too. And Aussie JP is ranging. Aussie Swiss franc ranging too. CAD JP is up. I mean up in the lower time frame in the forward chart. I just marked this one also. And CAD Swiss franc is up also. So I marked this one. And then Swiss franc JPY ranging like this. So this is what I do when I screen chart 3 times. And if I see trending pairs, so right now I see 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs to be trending, then I look into the lower time frames and look for the entry chance on each. But this is how quick I screen charts. I don't really pay attention to the details. Well, I pay attention to the details only when I see the trending pairs. If I don't see the trending pairs in higher time frames, then I don't simply look into the details because it's not worth it. Because I don't trade on the ranging market. So. All right, Venant says, hello Kay, I was hoping you could analyze time cycles on S&P 500 if you have time. Sure. S&P 500 is, I think it's going down or ranging, retracing. Let's see. So here is S&P 500 and the daily chart. In terms of time cycles, I captured the time cycles in the lows or in 24, 21 bars in between or 23 in time cycles. So I expect the next swing low to be marked on the 20th of October. So this is time cycles. A bit different topic, but this is about Ichimoku. So you capture these swing lows and simply count the numbers in between. And you get this number 24, 21, 24, 23, 23. So most likely the next swing low could be marked on the 20th of October. So whether the market goes up or down from here, because it's a range, we don't know which way it's going. But most likely it's going down because the Kumo breakout happens. So if the market goes down this way, this would be the swing low and it might be pushed back and it may continuously go down this way or up from here. So this is time cycle. This is to capture the overall market situation. But for myself, I don't trade by the time cycles because this is only for the bigger picture on daily chart or the weekly chart. But it's good to know, of course. It's good to know because you can potentially see the turnaround. So if you're selling it right now, then you better hold until the 20th of October. And around this time, the market may retrace backwards. So you get ready to exit your sell position. You can psychologically prepare by time cycles in this way too. All right, Thunderpole, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. And let's see, Internet says, can you make a video on Kyushulex? At least gives us some ideas as to what is it and why is it used or how it interpreted. Sure, I will. Yeah, Kyushulex is actually one of the Ichimoku strategies, which is not really well known. I've searched Kyushulex in English, but I didn't see any much information. So I think it's kind of rare, but yeah, Kyushulex is also used on the weekly chart to capture bigger picture in the market. And yes, I will explain that in my future videos or live streams. Actually, I'm thinking to create the Ichimoku part 6 to 10 series, continuous from 1 to 5. So in there, I will include Ichimoku Kyushulex. Andre says, was there any market reaction to the new Prime Minister appointment in Japan? Yes, there was. The market once sold by that news, but looks like now it's ranging. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Sai says, hi Kay, your opinion about MACD indicator. MACD, I don't really use it, so I'm not sure. Well, I used it before, but I don't really use it anymore for years. So I'm not a specialist about MACD, so I don't say anything about it. I prefer stochastics, basically. All right, you're welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. As always, I have tons of chats, comments, so I'm catching up right now. Let's see, good to see you. Good to see you. Mander says, I liked one color candles. Oh, you liked it? You liked all the white candles like this? Yeah, you can try all the white candles and without any lines, see if we can analyze charts. Without Ichimoku, without any lines, you see charts like this. After I have some losses and below account, I was so depressed about the indicators because I spent so much money to buy these indicators, or what we call holy grails, and nothing worked. And that's when I back to the candles only. But not only that, I went crazy enough to color all these white. And after that, I start to watch the market only with the candlesticks and lines, and things start to make sense more. So, and I added Ichimoku, and Ichimoku made more sense to me. So yeah, so I color white and blue on this live stream, and this is only for the live stream purposes. But if I were to analyze myself, I would prefer all the white candles. Yeah, because in that way, I can kind of feel that, I can eliminate all these biases for the colors on the candles. Yeah, I used to have like a red and green candles, but not anymore because green and red also creates bias. Green's to go, red is to stop. So unconsciously, sometimes it pushes you back or it holds you the trace. Kel says, case knowledge has helped me earn money and more money than college education. It's very useful. I will let my children learn case from a young age. Sure, that's great. Sure. Yeah, anyone can learn from any place, anytime, of course. Yeah, because learning never ends and you can start anytime actually. Nothing's too late. But I think, I think it's good to encourage children to learn about the Forex or learn about the markets itself. Because these are the things that we can't really learn from the school. But this becomes lifetime once you master it. All right, let's see. Let me pick a couple of comments and end the session now. All right, thank you for the comment, everyone. Zebro, thank you for joining. And Thomas, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the comments, everyone. Internet says, I have heard that because of algo trading and time cycles doesn't work anymore. It works. Still it works. So you can keep using time cycles in Ichimoku because it works. Auditor says, hi Kay, you are usually use scale in method or you only open one position of one pair at the time. I scale. I use scaling, yes. So I add more positions as the market goes towards my direction. Andre says, how important are support and resistance if the market is ranging according to Ichimoku? It is very important, support resistance lines. When it's ranging, it's also very important. Okay, thank you for the comments, everyone. Good to see you. All right, so let's see. Flint says, hi Kay, do you use any custom indicator for your entries or just stochastics Bollinger-Bands? I don't use any custom indicators. These are all my defaults. So I use Bollinger-Bands and stochastics for entries. And also Fibonacci levels. I use Fibonacci bounce to capture entry. So yeah, these are all the defaults. Right? Yeah, thank you for the comments, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mander says, thanks, I love only price action, but as I'm in Japan and get more interested about Ichimoku indicator. Sure. All right. Never use the white candles. Sure, you can try. You can try with the white candles. All white candles like this. And see if it works for you. Alright, Zach says, never used indicators as an entry trigger. Use indicators as a confirmation for your expected move. Yep, that's true, that's true. So indicators are just a reference. So technically you don't believe indicators. You don't believe any indicators, but you only use these indicators, or you only use these signals for reference. Okay, EuroCAD, the market retracing backwards, so I might be losing one of the positions soon. And by the way, this is also the analogy of, only getting the body part. You don't eat the fish of, you don't eat the head and tail of the fish, but you only get the body part. And this is also my concept. So let me introduce this one at the end and end the live session. So I said that my entry is here. This is my entry right now. And my stop loss is at the break even. And the other one here, hold on, let me open the MT5 so that it looks much better. Yeah. So this is actually my concept. Is that the so the market's going down this way and it retraces backwards. But technically, we can't expect the retracement exactly when it happens. We don't know. It just happens like this, and the market retracing backwards now. But from here, it might continuously be downtrending this way because higher time frames downtrending. So there's a possibility that the market goes down continuously. But if the market goes backwards, then I will lose one of the positions here. And this is at 17 pips, 17.6 pips of a profit. I will get that and lose one of the positions. And if that's the case, then I would only get this part for the profit. And I don't take this one, and I don't take this one either. So basically, I only capture these pips here. And this is what I call the body of the fish. So you can think like this. There's a tail. So here's the tail of the fish. And this is body. This time body is a bit too small. And this is the head. Sorry about this kind of funny looking drawing. So this is a head. And this is tail. And this is a body part. So you only get the body part and forget about the tail and the fish, because tail and the fish are very, very unexpected. This is very difficult to capture. For example, the market retracing backwards, and let's say you close the position here. Let's say you close the position here, but the market might continuously go downtrending this way. That's why this head and tail, you have to forget about it. It's important. Okay, so yeah, so anyways, since this is over 1 hour now, I will be ending the live session. But thanks for the comments, everyone. I do see many more comments, many more questions. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to cover everything. So please come back to the live stream next time. And I will here to cover your questions next time too. So once again, thank you for joining. And I hope you have a great day today. And hope to catch some nice pips this week. And also this week, just a quick reminder, there will be a ADP report in the US. And also non-farm payrolls in the US on Friday. So just be careful for these big events before you take trades. All right, so I will see you in the next one. Until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. All right, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.